Some Podcast, Part 2, United Special. They, a.k.a. Daniel, Courtney, there. Man, them there still.
Yeah.
On the returns.
Well, that's good.
Minus a brother. Yeah.
My boy, little fancy boy.
Melbo, you know. See what go on. So what go on, Jay? Cool?
Yes, there. Back in full effect. Back again.
Good week?
Yeah. Barring Saturday, but yeah.
Otis?
Yeah, I'm good. Been busy. Hectic, productive, but yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Bring that mic in a little bit more still. Jay, drop yours in a little more. Just bring them in, yeah.
Yep.
Drags, talk to me.
Man. It's been good, man. Good week.
Yeah?
Good few weeks.
Alright then, cool. Right, so a few matches in still. Last time we linked, we were chatting about predictions and moving forward and where we was at. And got through at least 4 Premiership games, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, then. So wherever the man them want to start and finish, it's up to you know, because at the end of the day, just talk to me. Yeah, Ronaldo started back, came into the place. No, did he start with Newcastle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. He weren't there for Leeds, no?
No. That was the first game of the season.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So yeah, Newcastle.
Can honestly say it was one of the best days of my life. Not even just watching football, just the whole vibe. It was defo the best match I've ever been to. And if you speak to most match day,
Oh, so he was there?
Yeah, I was there. I'm a season ticket holder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've been a season ticket holder since the Moy season.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, let's not even get into that. But so yeah, it's definitely the best match I've been to. The vibe, just the whole atmosphere and everything before the game. It's the earliest I've been to a match ever. I was watching like in the warm-ups, the crowd's going sick when he's banging him in. He's doing knuckleball free kicks in off the post, top bin and all sorts. So you're just thinking, yeah, the vibe's set for today. And they delivered, come through. You knew Ronnie was going to score. It was just the perfect like settings for him to return to. And I just felt no matter who it was that day, just with the energy and the vibe, they would have got smacked up regardless. So that's Newcastle. But
okay, Newcastle though.
That's Newcastle.
Okay. Man, they felt the same way about the match. Yeah. Or do you think we scraped through? I don't know.
I know. First half, but it was just, I think it's anticipation. Like every ball went to Ronaldo at the end. Everyone wanted him to score. And then once he scored, we started to play football. Do you get what I mean? But I feel, like you said, I locked in. Everyone was watching that game. They said it was the most viewed football match ever.
What, the most illegal streamed one?
Just in general, it was just the most viewed.
In both, innit? Illegal streams
football
and
match
viewed
ever.
legally. You just picked
The return
up
of
my numbers.
Ronaldo to United. In that sense, yes, it was a great day.
A day. That's just
I'll just leave it at that because we got a few legs.
Yeah, well, next match. Did we have a...
After that, it was...
European.
It was young boys, innit?
Yeah, young boys.
Yeah, and what? We was... Did we score first?
Yeah.
Wait, we was away.
You know what?
We was away.
We was playing good up until Wan-Bissaka got sent off.
Yeah, Ronaldo scored. And then
after the assist from
Bruno,
that was a quality ball.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just what do you think of that sending off? Now you comparing it to the Kevin De Bruyne one as well. If you're just seeing it,
I seen the Kevin De Bruyne one, and I seen the highlights of the Wan-Bissaka one, and I was just like, yeah. The both should have got. If you're gonna send one off, you're gonna go with the other one. But yeah,
and it was a straight one. Like it weren't like 2 years. It's a straight red.
And he got an extra game ban as well.
So, but once again, same old, innit? Typical United getting punished, but let's not talk about that, innit?
Cool.
So
we got touched though.
We got touched up.
That was
can we not move on? In fact, what about all his substitutions? Because they were horribly shocking.
That's where I went and lost my mind because Wan-Bissaka came off and he straight away made that low change. Yeah, and I was like, all right, he's took the low. He's trying to make it to replace him. But then at half time, he takes Sancho off and brings on Varane.
No, wasn't it Sancho for the low?
Yeah, no, Sancho for the low. Yeah, and Van der Beek for Varane.
Yeah, he was doing a madness.
I was like, why have you done? Now where are you going with it?
Just inviting pressure.
and then from there it was over because we had no attack.
Yeah, he was on a madness. That game.
Once again, I was at home actually.
Then took
Started
off
watching it.
Ronaldo and Bruno and put on Lingard and Matic.
I started watching
I
it.
don't understand what he was trying to do.
I started watching it, and I ain't even gonna lie. When Wan-Bissaka got sent off, I turned over. I'm not even lying
You knew what was coming.
because I knew what was coming. Because this guy don't know how to play, like we've said already in the first one. This guy don't know how to manage for like a draw. He don't know how to like see games out. Every
Yeah,
time
like,
we've got to see a game
I think
out,
that's what
it's
he was
cost
trying
us.
to do.
That's
He was
why.
making them subs.
But that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
turned
I
over
was like,
because as soon as I knew it was like someone like if it was a striker that went off, fine, I don't mind, innit? Like yeah, he's gonna bring on somebody attacking or someone that's gonna play further up the pitch than that. But
Look at that.
when I seen that, I knew he was just gonna do a madness with like the tinkering and that.
Compare what he done in that game when we went a man down to score when Chelsea went down 1-0 to Liverpool. He just doesn't have the foggiest idea of what he's doing.
he thinks he does, but he doesn't.
Well, maybe he's saying to himself, you know what? It's early games. I can afford to swap and change and see what my team's saying, different man's playing at this moment in time. And as we progress in key games, I know who's at fault and I know who's my strength and my weaknesses. Maybe he took that risk at the first game. It's the first game. He can do that. It's not every game win. Maybe he thought, you know.
When you see in the Champions League, you can't afford the L. Not in a group. You just need to win your first 3 games, and then get a next point. And then
Well, that's what happened last time. We won the first 3 games. We couldn't even get that extra point.
and this is what I was just about to say. He did that. That's the first 3 games, and all you need is 1 point from 3, and he fluffed his lines.
Okay.
He's just
Just about to say.
he doesn't understand what he's doing, especially in that competition.
Listen, you're right. We need to just win the first 4 games.
In this case, just win everything. Don't even think about anything else.
Just go out for a win, innit? Every day. Because, yeah, this one is just clueless, bro. Like, my man I cannot see out a game. He doesn't know how to play for a draw. He's got no tactics. It's like, it's free. It's not even freestyle FC no more. It's just raw, friggin', I call this lottery football, mate.
And wouldn't it Lingard's pass?
It can mix, yeah. You know what wound me up even more? Because I was watching it on the stream, when there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to see the game out. So I've gone into the bet and the 365 app just, so I can see full time and relax. And I seen it was 2-1. I just wanted to smash my phone.
Yeah,
to
he's
pieces.
thinking, how?
And then I seen it as well.
The night just topped it off. I just
You know,
like,
that was every West Ham fan doing a bit of
But there,
doing a
you
bit
know
of
why I
black
was cussing him?
magic.
Because you went and put on an attacking midfielder to go see out a game, and he's made a mistake in the defensive duties. That's your fault. Don't put an attacking player to play in defence.
Yeah, of course.
He made some weird decisions.
Just,
Let's move to the next one.
Yeah.
What was that?
So-
West Ham.
little jury. We won. Just about.
Jesse made amends.
Yeah, it was a great goal.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it at home or away?
That was away, that one. 2-1.
Yeah, West Ham 2-1.
Jesse with a
innit?
banger. Ronaldo again.
Okay.
But, all right, the penalty at the end. Because that's...
At the end, isn't that the one where we should have 3 penalties?
No. Yeah, we should have 3 penalties for Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But the noble thing.
Oh, yeah.
They brought him on for the penalty.
Yeah. Oh,
That was karma.
That was
Like, let's not. All right then. Haven't you not learned from the World Cup, fam?
He'd have had to go if Ollie had done that to us.
yeah, that would have been outrage. That would have been outrage.
Like, haven't you learned from the World Cup? Like, it's hard out here. You can't. Like, it's stupid. I don't understand what these managers are thinking. You cannot expect. I don't care, yeah. Like, I will not bring Ronaldo off the bench without kicking the ball to go and take the penalty, even though I know that there's a good 80% chance that he could score because it's Ronaldo. But I still don't want to take the risk, fam. I need him to have at least a good 5 minutes, feel the ball, feel warm, feel the environment.
mean nothing because he missed the
he
pen in
knows
his
the
last game
stage.
as well. for the
So he
cheat.
knows the stage, you get me?
Yeah.
So then he puts the ball on the spot. He's felt the environment. It's like, yeah, boom, it's my time. But Yo,
Yeah, but Noble though, come on, he's a seasoned vet for
This is what everyone said. He doesn't miss penalties.
Yeah.
he don't miss.
He wouldn't.
penalties.
not-
And
your money
against
on
De
it.
Gea, who's not saved one since 2013. What was that, like his 40th attempt or something crazy? Yeah, the universe is aligned for us that day. It was just meant to win it.
But now,
boy,
that's what I'm saying, we're
Just that
looking
day.
itchy already. We're like, we're relying on the universe and them things there
Already.
already.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's the
but then
second.
but
Right,
that's
but we
you
got
know what's
our
the worst thing. Sorry to cut random. The worst thing is we're saying it and we're looking and we're like we're relying on the universe. But if you look at the table, we're still relatively what before today's match we was third.
yeah.
I'm still in the mix.
Still there.
So
we're
we're still in the
fourth,
mix.
But-
City's like a little bit behind us.
The one thing
City
I will
were in
say, though,
6.
it's kind of deceptive, though, because
But yeah.
Chelsea pool and Liverpool have all played each other.
Yeah.
And we've got
I
to
know,
play all
but that's what I'm saying. I was just had to say that. So like, you can be caught in this. Oh yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, it's all right. We can afford to do this. And then you look at the next 7 games,
Oh,
and then you think, rah, yeah,
you know what's mad, though?
Step it up.
about to get.
This
it's
will be
about to get
typical
abusive.
Ollie. He'll turn up against the top teams. It's like the weaker teams we struggle against. But
Yeah, the
got
teams
some
that
mad
he's supposed
record.
to spank, they don't spank. But these tough games,
I'm
we'll
telling you
he'll
now.
do well.
Yeah.
I think he
I'm
will.
telling you now, he will save his job. He will save his job in the Liverpool or Man City
Yeah,
game.
and
Remember I told you?
Rashford's probably back for
Yeah.
that Liverpool game as well.
Yeah,
That's his
Rashford's
guy.
back. Rashford's back. Rashford or Sancho is going to save Ali's job.
Yeah.
Rashford or Sancho is going to save Ali his position in the Liverpool or
Right.
Man City match. I said it.
Right. So now we've laid down some more markers. The European match
Which one?
at home.
The Villarreal one.
Yes.
Oi.
Okay. So it was what was it, 7:45 kickoff?
8.
8 o'clock. Okay. Seen. They was peppering the first half. It didn't look. I only watched the highlights and up to the 40-something minutes, 44 minutes. They looked like they wanted it at Old
They
Trafford.
did want it.
It was sticking on our toes.
Listen,
Remember we
every
played these in
team
the
that-
final. This is why we couldn't score a goal against in the final.
Every
Penalties
team that
all
comes Old Trafford is now peppering Old Trafford and putting it on us because they now know Old Trafford ain't no fortress, fam. You get me? Like, they look and they're like, they're better away. Like, so teams come to our home ground playing like it's their yard.
Well, maybe it's a thing like first half, we better just pull it on United because second half they might pick up a gear and we might have to defend, getting that chance in.
You scored the first one now, the first goal for us. Who was it?
I'm not sure. I don't know, I'll have to Google
What
that
for in the
still.
game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1 sec.
All I know that
Tell us scored for us.
Tell us
Oh yeah, with the volley.
with the
Yeah,
banger.
Yeah, it was a banger. It was a banger.
the Telegraph
banger.
banger.
But you know we've skipped a game, innit?
Yeah, we have.
Skipped 2
haven't we?
games
Which one?
conveniently.
We think-
The 1-0 lost to West Ham in the cup, and the 1-0 lost to Aston Villa in the
What was
league.
the Villa one before?
There were 2 games before we got to Villarreal.
Yeah.
So we need to discuss those.
so
Yeah, because they were.
okay, so you telling me we had a cup match, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one of them need that cups?
Yeah, the Carabao
Because
Cup.
remember
Okay,
we played
cool.
West Ham,
The energy
beat them,
drink
and then we
cup.
played in West Band straight again. in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cup, back
Okay.
to back,
Yeah,
and
because
they
we beat them in the
1-0.
league, and that's what we were saying. Remember, we were saying, yeah, we'll do them in the league,
And they'll probably do us in the cup.
and they'll do us in the cup, and it
exactly
happened.
I didn't even see that one because I had football Wednesday ball, so I missed most of that game. But
So we saying that probably what the man were tired.
no,
we
it's a
saying
whole
that
different
Ollie-
team.
He
It's a
played
whole different team.
team. Yeah. Martial led the line. Sancho, Lingard started. Mata, Matic, Van der Beek, yeah. Telles, Lindelof, Bay, and Delo. That was the team with
That's
Henderson.
a whole different 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Henderson as the keeper.
Yeah, so that was a
everyone's
whole
tired.
different team, and the only problem that was with that team is the low got overran. He just got bullied. Martial was a bit, not even a bit. He was just non-interested at all. Sancho had spells, but it's just the pressure for him that he's playing every game, like praying that he scores. He's playing every game,
Something.
praying that he scores.
Something
Like,
missing right now.
and-
So, yeah. But I feel like he arrived in the Everton game, but we'll wait till we talk about it.
Like every match he plays, it's like he's playing his score. But yeah, like he says, we'll get to that and that because he's progressing each game after game. Like he's starting to think, you know what, allow it in it. I don't care in it. Like it is what it is.
Do you
man.
think it might be just the psychological impacts of what happened with the Euros and that? Do you think it's playing a role within his
I
mentality?
think so. Yeah, I think so. You gotta think.
Are we playing him in the right position?
No, definitely not.
Ollie's
That's one,
classy,
but-
you know.
Because that's what I see. I just don't think he looks comfortable when every time he gets the ball because he doesn't feel like he's
Yeah, he's
where
not
he's supposed to
being
be.
able to build that relationship with the right back as well.
He needs put him in his position where he plays
Yeah.
comfortable because I ain't seen him once be comfortable yet on our team. He looks scared, fragile. So that means he's not comfortable. That means he's not his right position.
You know what? Ollie's is creating a madness on that left side. He's creating a crazy conundrum, and I don't know how he's going to solve it. So first it was playing Pogba there. Then it's like when Cavani gets subbed on, he's moving Ronaldo there. Then he's playing Sancho there. What's he going to do when Rashford comes back?
It's
Because
like he's got
Rashford's
no
his guy.
solution
Yeah.
for nothing. He just tinkers and smiles. That's the
Tinker,
whole
man,
thing.
bro. One's Tinker, man. Ask Google, ask Jeeves. That's how he is. He's an Ask Jeeves manager. Got a magic 8-ball in his pocket. He shakes it and he's like,
But
"Should I bring
Lanzini,
on
though, he
Rashford?"
did play well. I give for them.
Yeah, Lanzini always plays well though.
He was causing,
Like
a problem.
Lanzini,
Yeah,
from he's come to West Ham, like barring the seasons where he's had his little injuries, Lanzini's been on form for them.
Yeah, Dalot couldn't handle him, and never
Yeah.
could buy. Even try to protect.
Yeah.
There was things.
Yeah, but Lanzini's a bad man, innit? Like that's what's to be respected, innit? Like you obviously know that.
And then we went Aston Villa. This
Oh.
game here, this Premiership now. That's the Prem. Aston Villa 1-0 at home.
So when did they score?
It was late on, and then we missed the pen in it. Sorry.
Yeah,
it was late
88th
on.
minute.
Oh, is that when they had the melee around the penalty area and Pogba said to him, man, just allow it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
who stepped up?
Bruno took the pen.
But you know what's funny? Yeah, I'm watching it on the stream. Yeah, so I was already brewing that we was losing 1-0. So when I seen the penalty, I automatically thought goal like a idiot. Yeah. And then went on the football acting. I see miss penalty and game done. I'm like, I was so shocked. I was like, what?
And then when you seen the pen as well.
I said,
You thought there was a glitch in the Matrix.
because it happened to us with West Ham. I was like, but nah, this don't make no sense. Nah, what's going on?
Karma.
I was like, nah.
Was that the Stretford end as well?
Stretford end, yeah.
Come on.
Karma, bro.
Yo,
It was karma.
so Ronaldo on pens now. He's back in.
Yeah, it's something that's to change. That.
It wasn't even like a close one. It was one of the worst pens
poor.
I've seen.
That penalty there, it was like, you know what? I don't even want us to win this game or draw this game. Real talk.
We played so poor.
Like if you listen to his last couple of interviews, especially after the games, yeah, his post-comment interviews, you can tell that this geezer's had enough of Ollie. Like he's starting to get like pissed off with this man. Like he's dropping little comments.
Yeah, I seen what he said
and
after
and he's
yesterday's game.
Yeah, especially after yesterday's game, he's dropping little comments where he's like, "Yo, you know what? This idiot can't manage," and I'm getting pissed off because we can play if we had someone that had a bit more guidance and had some tactical knowledge and friggin' knew how to guide us a bit more. You get me? This guy can just put on a bib. That's what he does. Puts on a bib and kicks the ball. And come on, let's test that.
Player
keeper.
player for player, we can match like anyone in the league now, but we just don't have a manager that can put it together. Imagine we had two score, Pep or flipping Klopp. Oh, it makes me sick even thinking about it.
Bro, we got a striking coach for a manager, man. That's what we got.
Yeah. Well, this is what we've got to work with right now, and I don't see any petrol in that plane that says get Ollie out. That's not going to be fun. There's a petrol strike.
You can see the
crisis
fans
right now.
slowly losing patience.
Man don't need petrol, bro. Man don't need petrol.
The plane's not coming out for now.
There's a river right next to the grounds. Dash him in it. Just dash him in it. Let him float away. You
No,
get me?
no, but I hear what you're saying. Oh, it's about the fans slowly, because I got one of my bosses. He takes a ute to the matches because they get free tickets from some company anyway. And because he's with young people, he has to restrain himself. But everyone's saying, Ollie, what you doing? He's a plum. They're putting it on Ollie. Do you know what I mean? So
I'm seeing more. I've been seeing it for a while, but I'm seeing even more. Like, everyone's had enough of Matt Fred. I don't know what. It's like everyone else can see it, but why is he persisting with playing Matt Fred? It's going to end up costing him his job.
but ain't he in the clause though? You have to play him for a certain period of
Must
time.
be. I
and-
think Fred's got his mum's nudes or something. Something's going on. Something is going on.
Yeah,
It's not
listen.
adding up.
Fred still can't speak English. Can he? I know he can't speak English. You can see it in his eyes when he's smiling at everybody. Like, he just smiles and nods. Like, he doesn't know
Hey,
exactly
listen,
what
I'm
anyone's
telling
saying.
you now,
Oh.
Fred's got some Brazilian youth that's got Ali's daughter or
captive,
someone
innit?
or auntie tied up somewhere, and it's just like, yo, if my man don't play at least 20 games a season, yeah, that is
I
it.
feel he plays them, because set man tell him no.
Yeah, Zati's
You know, like
stubborn,
Super
innit?
League football.
You know what?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
man says you playing centre dim. No, I ain't playing centre dim. I sit on the bench. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the man is just sitting on the bench because they're not playing where he's saying to play. He just gets.
You know
paid
what? I was just about to say, I'll back you on that. And you know why I'll back you on that? Like it says once again, this weekend's lineup. This
What is
weekend's
wrong with him?
lineup has
He
screamed.
rested guys for international duty. What are you doing?
Ronaldo must have said something, even though
What
he denied
are you
it.
doing?
I think he said something, innit?
Nah, he said it, man. He said it. There was no denying it. He said it. Ronaldo said it. Bruno said it. Pogba's probably come out and said something
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like, and they've turned around after that after the Villa match and all that. Sorry for the swearing and that. But after the Villa match and all that, man, I come out and they said, yo, listen, yeah, what is our identity of play? Because we don't have an identity of play. And I was speaking to someone about this the other day, and they're a big Ollie in fan. And they're like, but our identity of play is when other teams, when teams are playing us, they press on, and then we quickly press them down to get the ball off them, and then we get the ball and counter attack. I says, no, that's not a real style of
You
play.
should have asked him when did we do that.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what I said next. I says, but that's not a real style of play.
And it's
I says-
impossible
I says-
to do that,
I
you know,
says-
like, innit?
I
If you
says-
press high, how we can't really attack it if we press high and they're in the defensive area already. Oh,
But that's what I said. It's like, but
no, but tactically, that's
don't
why I
know-
say
they don't know what they're talking about.
Tactically, him and Ollie have not got a clue. You get what I mean? They don't understand.
Ollie spun
sense.
man's head to where you don't even know what he's saying. now.
exactly, this is what I'm saying. Nobody knows what to say.
Bro, we
like
get into the
everyone's,
final
everyone's
third
searching
and-
for an
and
answer.
stop.
You know what we do? I've clocked it. So we'll have the ball. Say it's on the right. They'll try pass it to the left. Pass it back to the right to try and get more space. Try and overlap, and then it's just like every man for himself, just freestyle.
Yeah,
They try and do
it's
something.
like, that's the last bit he told us on training field. Now we don't know what to do, and then they just all stand there and they all look at each other like, next. I don't know. He didn't say nothing. Yeah, just give them the ball. Let's go start again up there.
Yeah.
And,
Told ya,
it's
it's National
weird.
Lottery FC, innit?
It's weird.
Every
bro.
match, yeah, you're just waiting for the finger to come out the sky to point at one of our players and say it's you, and then they'll do something special,
Yeah.
and they'll score. Or something. It's National Lottery FC, fam.
It's like they remember we used to have midfielders. If it comes, work it round, work it side, and it comes out to the edge. They're like, oh, we'll have a dig then.
Yeah.
These guys, Fred and then they'll get it and no,
Pass it
you're
back.
not allowed to have a shot. It's like they say it in their heads before they go to it. And, no, pass the ball. Like, look, they'll give it away. I just feel, oh please, I don't get it. And he was smiling. He claps when they lose the ball and that. And I'm thinking, you thought that was good. Didn't even have a shot on target. Like,
I hope he's getting this message because you see when Fred got subbed off yesterday, it's like he got a standing ovation for everyone is happy that he's getting off the pitch. Like all he needs to understand what's going on. We're not in it with
the
Fred.
joke of Fred,
Yeah.
he's smiling, thinking that man are clapping. He's had a good game.
I was just,
Turning off the pitch like,
Oh, that's not nice.
but that's what I was gonna say.
That ain't
I'm gonna
nice.
say Ollie's gonna be thinking what Fred's thinking. Yay, I'm liked.
Yeah,
Yay.
the loudest cheer
And
of the
carry
day,
on.
that was.
But it's not that. You get me? Like at the end of the day, this manager's not got a clue, bro. Like I done said it from time. He's not got a clue. There's no identity. There's no common sense. Like
bro, I looked at the team sheet and said, oh, Atlanta, he must be taking this Atlanta thing serious because the young boys, then my man said international break. I said, oh, international break for 2 weeks. I mean, resting guys. What are we doing here? Against Everton and Damani Gray's been going on wicked.
Imagine they would have had Calvert and Richarlison. We'd have been under pressure.
I seen the fact that they had no Calvert-Lewin and all of that, so I'm like, okay, sweet. Yeah, we're going to probably go Ronaldo, Cavani and Greenwood up front. And that Bruno,
real pressure.
Bruno Pogba, and that, you get me. Even if I was like, Bruno Pogba in midfield, even if they have to put McFred there, then safe whatever in it. I don't want to see it, but if it's gonna have to be, so be it. Yeah, cool.
That sounds tight.
Thinking all right, you get me. And then I seen the team lineup. I got the team lineup on my phone. I said, yo, I'm not watching this match. I says I can tell what's happening already. My man wanted to try and prove a message, and that. He's trying to come out and be like, yo, I am the manager. I have this dressing room. These players can't tell me what to do. I'm ruthless. Where. No, you're not, bro. Stop lying. Like, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to the media, and it's costing us, yeah? And that dropping Ronaldo was a dumb mistake. What he said about us playing tactically, moving the ball more forward, more quicker, we need to do that. If we do that, we will score more. And we will smack up teams more.
But I don't understand there, moving the ball quicker means you have to change the personnel. Mm-hmm. Where does that, just move the ball quicker with the guys that are on the pitch? Stop messing about and just tell everyone to, I don't get it. Oh, I need to play, he needs not to play so I can make the goal. That don't make no sense to me. As a trainer, you're supposed to be able to say, right, up the tempo, lads, and everyone on the pitch ups the tempo.
Yo, they ain't doing no coaching. They're just giving them balls and saying, do what you want in the training.
He dropped him because he told him how to do his job. And it's like I said in the first podcast, Ronaldo is come as the player manager, fam. The man didn't believe me when I said it, and now this is the first inkling of it. He's showing his player manager's tactics. He's come out and said, yo, in order for this team to be better, this is how they need to play. He's analysed it. He sat back. He's had the West Ham Cup loss. He's had the young boys. He's had the Villa game to sit back and analyse these things. Mm-hmm. These are all games he's played in.
The last two games all games scored,
been
and you watched him. He knows the mistakes that the team's made. He's looking at him like, how have you made these dumb mistakes and let them score the goal, man? Use man think, man. It's simple football. Like, what you doing?
Ronaldo might be the catalyst to Ollie going though. So
he is going to be.
Please, man.
He's going to be.
I can't take no more.
Yeah, because he only has to go to the boardroom once to say, listen, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Either I go or he goes.
They wrap it up because it's not making sense.
What about Donny, man? I feel so sorry for Donny. Like, come on, man.
I don't even think now Donny knows what to do when he steps on the pitch because of Ollie. Ollie just made him lose his mind.
Just let him go, man.
For my brother Donny.
I just want him to just go play football somewhere, man.
I feel sorry for my brother Donny.
You see the meme where they changed it so it was Donny who was the pitch invader.
That was wicked. That was wicked because I even believed it. I was like, look, they don't even remember this guy.
That was funny. I mean, if that was true, that would have been hilarious. Did you see it, Daniel? So they done So when we scored the winner against Villarreal, they had a couple of pitch invaders in it. But they done a meme of one of the pitch invaders and put Donny's face on the pitch invader and the steward holding dragging him off the pitch.
Like, what are you doing here?
No. I say that's the only time you can go.
You know, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, even that, why didn't you play Donny then?
Is this and you got 5 subs as well, you know.
Bro, listen, there's a stat. What did they say? I can't remember which commentator said it about someone. And they were like, basically, it was one of the referees. And they were saying one of the referees has had more minutes at Old Trafford than Donny has this season.
I can't ref, you know. Putting those type of stats to me like that. Obviously, he gets to look at Twitter and he sees all these things. Man, it's mocking my name like I'm some idiot. I'm getting off. I wouldn't.
I'd be
this is
gone.
what I'm saying. This is why he's kicking off.
I was saying in the WhatsApp group when I was playing for a team, it might have been IBA or someone in the 7 pro teams anyway, and we played in like Bradford, and it was 1-0 down, and the manager tried to bring me on in the 88th minute. I just refused to go on. Like, I'm driving down there to come on for 2 minutes, so If I was Donny, I'd be losing my ish.
I'm not doing all that. It's
Bro,
not,
but this is what I'm saying.
it's
He's
not-
starting
it's
to
not-
lose his shit now.
That's why I used to laugh at that in professional football. Man used to come on in the what's it called, injury time, when it's already 90-91 and man and just chugging. I'm like, me? Big up, nah, that's not embarrassing my soul. And it's not touching the ball. I just get to touch grass. And so I just came on to waste time. Big old soul. Nah, you're not doing me like laughter. I'd never do that.
My boots have got a couple blades of grass on.
Nah.
If I'm
Pay
lucky
me
to.
extra.
Yeah.
That's what you do using me for.
Yeah,
as the
yeah.
time waster guy. I need an extra check.
Nah.
Yeah, me, I'm not doing it. Like, so, well, I just come out in sandals. So I'll take the mic. I know I'm not playing in it. Like, I come on the pitch in my sandals. I ain't gonna get to touch the ball. You're using me as some fool.
Just come on, fly kick a man straight away and it
Yeah.
gets sent straight back off.
That's the funniest thing I used to see in football. I used to think, why did I do that? Then I get the time wasting. But
Nah, I do get it.
Yeah, you're not doing that. I'm not the example that you're doing
not
that
me
with.
every game.
I get it, and
come.
I
I
get
know what
it.
time it is. I just
Yeah.
come to run on and
Have
done
a
and
little
all
jog.
that. And
Doing
people
your
shake
warm-up
my
on the
hand.
pitch.
You know,
No.
shaking your hand like,
Well played,
good game
even though
and
you touched the ball.
Yeah.
good game in me.
What did I do?
Yeah, I just came on. It's mockeries. Man, I was in the change room, sweating and that. He's looking at everyone. Like, why are we getting changed?
Nah.
Your heat maps aligned.
Just on the pitch, get me from the middle of the pitch just to the circle. And it's over and come back up.
That's even if you made it that far, because like it says in it, you never know. You might just come on.
As soon as you come on, the throwing goes in. Nah, leave. Why do you make the sub?
Yeah. There
To
you
be
go.
fair though, at that level,
Dave.
if you're getting like, if you got in your clause like a parent's fees and you're getting like the extra,
If that means I'm
grants
getting
and
an extra check, yeah,
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah,
by all
yeah.
means. But
Yeah,
I want a little
safe.
bumper. Don't just-
yeah.
'Cause
I need an embarrassment fee.
Yeah, that's what. There you go.
Nah, that's
My family's in the crowd. I told them I'm on the bench today. I'm like, come on, and they all are laughing at me. You have to go something, you know. Yo, you got 2 seconds, fam. Like, nah, not me. As a young boy coming up, that's not what you want. You
Nah,
are
not at all.
No, but you're gonna sacrifice and be a sport in the game, innit? And think, you know what? At least I'm on. I'll do what he says.
once,
Yeah, safe.
to maybe
I
twice.
understand that. But then, all right then, bro. Like, we've got youths for that, fam. We've got one Matter for that. We've got Matic for that.
Langer, bring them type
Yeah,
of man on
them
for
man
that.
there.
Let them get a little
Can't
taste
do
of
that
that's
to
what I'm
Van
saying.
der Beek.
You get me? We've got youth man for that. Bring the youth man on. Stat pad the youth man them. You get me? Let them get experience
Yeah,
that way.
they're all on what YTS. They're not got real checks at the end of the week. Them man would love to take them.
Yeah, that
2
appearance fee or
seconds.
double flipping weekly fee and all that.
Exactly.
Them
So
man
let
like
them.
to play for free. They're just trying to get in the game.
Exactly. They can brag and boast.
Man came from big old club, was playing, fine. He didn't ask for United to come
Yeah,
get him.
Real, Barca,
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
that's
probably
United's
saved him from
come
going
put him
there
on
as well,
bench.
to be fair.
You get me? But
So yeah, we stand by what we said at the first one. No DM. We still got problems. And nothing's been fake. Everything's been correct.
You know what as well? Did you see Donny's interview on Rio Ferdinand's podcast? Not see it.
I need to
I'm
look
gonna
into
talk
it.
about
But basically, he said that when he was at Ajax, he's played as a number 6.
Yeah,
he
I
can
know.
play there. Like, just give him it. He can't be worse than Fred.
bro,
No one can be
listen
worse.
to what I'm saying.
Give
to
him
you.
a go there.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Play
To you.
Pinnock.
Man don't want him to succeed in it. He don't like Danny for some reason.
That means he didn't pick him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pick
He
him.
didn't pick him.
You
He didn't
guys
want
are
him.
rubbish though.
Like-
Your guys are rubbish.
But this is what I'm saying.
There's
What happened
food.
was, probably what happened was, he got told by the board, all right then, Bruno's doing excellent, so we're going to get Bruno, and we're going to need a defensive midfielder because Pogba's like 3 players in one. So what we'll do is, we'll get Bruno, and Bruno's doing good. We'll get Danny, because Danny can play a couple positions in midfield, and then by then, we can then turn around. Maybe we can get this Kavenga kid, or we can get whoever or whatever. Like, there was lots of maybes, because they were like, yeah, Pogba's going to leave us. And then Pogba decided, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to leave, Let's stay for a bit longer. Extend it a little bit. Extended it. Then they're like, darn, shit, we've got Danny on the way, and we don't know what to do with him. Ali, you're going to have to play him. Ali's like, I don't want him. I don't know where to play him. I don't know what to do with him. And he's like, I like McTominay though. And he's like, nah. He's like, but I like Fred. He's like, nah, but he's better than both of them. Nah, but I like them. Nah, but you got to drop him. But nah, but I like him. And it's like, he's like,
My man
he
treats
don't want to
Van
see
der
past
Beek
them.
like matter.
Yo,
Yeah.
He plays when Matter plays. Like, what's all that about? Like, Matter's on his way out.
yo.
Oh, why?
Bro,
Oh,
Danny's
it's
getting
sad,
minutes.
Man. It's sad.
Bro, Danny's getting minutes like he's a youth player.
Yo, it's disrespecting
Like
him, man.
like he's 17,
Unless we're
18.
not seeing something on training, guy.
Yeah, unless he's the worst player in training.
But
I
he
don't
can't be
care.
worse than Fred. 'cause
No one
Fred
can
needs
be.
has to be talked to. He has to be taught what.
Did you see what Bruno said about Fred when they stayed behind for free kicks?
He said, not you.
He's like, yeah, you just say him, Pogba, someone else, and he said, and Fred stays for the bants. So.
The banner just to look and smile. The ball or something. Yeah.
Kick the ball to them.
You know,
And it
the
seemed like when
Lay
you know
it
when you
up.
see him lining up next to the free kick, like, come on, man, everyone knows you're not taking this free kick.
you don't even take kicks. You don't want to take a shot in free play. You know, when it's open for you to take a shot. He looks around like, nah, I'm not doing it. I don't know. He's tricked his way in. You know what I mean? No Brazilian
Fellaini
succeeded.
clause.
That was
It's
yeah.
the Fellaini clause.
But you know what? On a positive, we're only like a quarter into the season. Yeah. Like you're saying, we're sitting somewhere in the top 5 now, and we're not really. And we've got more players than we need. And he's starting to try to utilize the dead wood to see if they can, liven up a bit, because we know what our
Because he's
our
played
Premiership.
Martial again and Lingard.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Just starting to wake them up a bit, and Marshall did shine.
Yeah.
So, he could, he could try a thing by Christmas, but you man don't seem like you've got no faith in.
Nah, even when we win, when I see Matt Fred starting, and even before the games, regardless of winners, I'll get this guy out the club, man. Even if we win.
Okay, do you think Ollie should go before Christmas?
I want him gone now, like tonight. I've had enough of him.
Who would be available for him to jump in? Because we're gonna have
There's
to go
4
for a
managers.
caretaker.
Nah, there's
You
like
can
4
put Fergie in
managers.
as the caretaker.
You know what?
Practically running it anyway.
You know what? You could as well. The worst thing is you could put Fergie in as a caretaker. You could put friggin' Ever in as a caretaker because my man's got his badges now. And that there's 4 managers, like actual managers that are available that haven't got jobs. Like I'm sure Allegri ain't got a job. Like,
Conte.
I don't. Everyone
He's
keeps
not gonna
name
be-
dropping Conte.
he's
I
not
don't
gonna be
like
worse
him.
than Oli.
Like yeah, and he's not gonna be worse than Ali. But people
Yeah,
gotta
yeah, yeah.
remember Conte's football is as boring as Jose's football. So
To be honest, I'd take Poch though. It seems like he's probably going to end up getting sacked from there. But yeah, I'd still take Poch if I'm being honest.
I'm not bothered yet. As long as the managers come in to do business. A lot of people can get upset. Whoever comes, that team will get changed around very fast.
Zidane might be the best option, to be fair, because he's
Zinedine,
managed
yeah, I mean,
Ronaldo
dangerous.
and Varane as well.
you know what? Zidane would be a good manager, but the only problem is Zidane will probably end up headbutting the board. So,
I'm on Varane.
like, let's face it.
I'm on Zidane. But all right, was it Everton game?
Yeah.
Yes,
No Maguire.
he's injured, don't he?
Yeah, but did it look better?
Oh,
The
who?
defense, Varane and Lindelof.
I would say you wouldn't really notice much of a difference, but they didn't have Calvert-Lewin, so
There
when
wasn't that much pressure on them.
yeah, there's not much aerial threat in
That's
it.
true. There wasn't that much pressure on them. I just thought they did well.
Yeah.
If there's not much of an aerial threat,
But
then
there wasn't
Lindelof's
that much
all
aerial
right,
threat,
and
that
it
was
was
the
playing
truth.
with Varane.
It was Shaw was the fault for the goal because he got extra excited. You get me? And whoever
Nah, I
was
started
behind
with
him-
Fred. Fred, when
Yeah, Fred made the mistake.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
saying
And
he
got
can
bullied
bully
by
across
Gray.
and
Yeah,
left
yeah.
the space open.
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
me?
yeah.
But I don't know how that happened. How he got bullied by Gray because youngster and he batted him up off the ball
buoyed him up,
twice.
buoyed him up, man.
Young man showed him the stew peas.
I wasn't happy about that at all.
Fred got showed the stew peas. Demarai Gray said, yo, pussy, you know me. Roughed him up.
It's like he went into it knowing he was going to get bullied. There's
Yeah.
no aggression or nothing.
But Fred's not got that in his heart, bro. Come on, like you said. He's
He's
not
too
got
happy.
that.
Yeah, he's way too happy, man.
Too happy. Man.
Man's out here on this Pharrell Williams thing because
He might be really from the favelas, like where they don't have
Just
no
happy to be
peas.
there,
yeah,
innit?
Yeah. That money that he's getting a week time, surviving everybody. 'cause it's just-
Waking up saying he can't believe he's in this
just gassed,
situation.
Like,
innit?
he's feeding everyone in the village. All of them ones, like,
it's that every game I play,
Everyone-
fed another.
Yeah, he's just like,
another.
these
Fed a
they don't
village
even
fed
know.
another mum.
They don't even know. I don't even care about this game.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
in his brain, I don't care. As long
You
as
know
they
what?
pay
And
me,
it's gonna be one of those ones, isn't it? That like when he retires or something, or when he
the
leaves
truth's
off,
gonna come out,
the
innit?
truth will come out. But you know what? If that's the truth, fair play to him. But still, you know what, big man? Piss off now and do it somewhere else.
Why someone do that, man?
Yeah,
Go
man.
do that. That's
Why are you not disrespecting a man's service? You know?
no disrespect to the generosity and the heart and the kind of heart, yeah. But go do that at
I just have
Arsenal.
that feeling you don't
Go-
care.
go
Like,
do
when
that
lose
somewhere
or
else.
draw,
He doesn't care, does he?
does not care what I go at United.
Bro, like he says, then
Yo.
he literally sees his name on the team sheet or gets down, yo, and it's like
Parents'
yes,
bonus.
paycheck. yes,
Wicked.
yes. Another one, yes.
He probably sets out the cones at training to show that he's on the pitch. You get me?
Oh,
Like he is that shit player at Sunday League that knows, yeah. No, all I have to do, like he says, if I put up the nets, stick out the cones,
Pay extra subs.
Yeah,
and
just
all
pay-
that.
pay extra subs.
You know that player.
Pick up a man. Pick up a man. Pick up a man. Like you get me?
Teacher's pet to the manager,
Yeah.
innit?
And the manager knows his shit. He waits till half time before he subs him. Like, you know, come on, lads, we can do it. We can do it. Half time, yeah, right. You've had a good game. Go. Sit down. You get me? He subs him off straight away at 45. You get me? That's the first thing that happens.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Picks up a man and then he's like, picks up a next man, drops them to footy, all of that, knows that is rubbish. And there you go. The manager's just like,
I
you
don't
know what, bro?
understand though, because back in the day, someone would have stepped in and said, "Listen, he's got to go."
Got
Like the
to,
training room, like lads in the gaff would have said, "Listen, he can't play no more, bro." Like when it was Fergie and them, they used to say to
It's just
Fergie,
banter, man. See, like Dean is saying that they was targeting him when Watford played them.
"Yeah, anytime he gets the ball, get him because he's, you know, you can see he hasn't got a clue."
Yeah, like a deer in headlights, and it's like, it does my head right in, man. Please stop starting him.
Sometimes the ball it will only be him, the last line of defense, like, and he's.
Yeah, have you seen like the times where like it's played through and then he's trying to get a touch and then he's passing it to the opposition and all sorts of
putting it
madness?
like through to them and the gun again. Like, what?
1-2.
How have you done that? Like, and he's smiling, running after
Yeah.
the ball, like boy. And because he's Brazilian, I'm saying you're not that dumb though. You're born with technique, so it's like you're doing it on purpose.
Someone needs to
also.
check his passport, man. You can't be a real Brazilian. Something's not added.
Back to what you were saying about no Brazilians ever succeeded. The twins, man. Well,
Raf.
at least
Well, one
Raf.
half. We got them as a pair, and
Yeah.
half of them worked.
And they come through the youth team, innit? It's not a
Nah,
sign.
it's still
And
Brazilian. fam.
Rafa was good, but his nickname was Red Card Rafa. In the last 6 games, and he would red card someone. He gets upset very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but that's Brazilian, isn't it?
Yeah. But
But you gotta remember,
by the youngest,
Rafa was from the hood.
every
Rafa was from
Brazilian
the
we've
hood.
had,
Yeah.
starts off all right, and then it's just like, oh, yeah, you gotta go, man.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. Yeah, they're not. We don't get a Brazilian that's a star. We've never had a star Brazilian.
Fraudulent ones.
Yeah, we get them funny looking Brazilians that.
But then that's down to the scouts. It's
What's
gotta
the
be-
story with Cleberson? Wasn't that a mistake? It wasn't meant to. Was it you say? Was this talking about on the last podcast?
No, I think it was Robinho. That was
Yeah,
a mistake.
Now, but there's a story about Cleberson that we scouted the wrong guy. He wasn't even supposed to be in.
Probably. I would not put that past United at all.
Yeah.
Because I'd never heard of that nigga. That guy before. Until we got him. I was like,
knowing us, you were supposed to scout Emerson or someone in midfield, and man
Stupid,
scouted like Cleberson.
and he was okay, but he just, something about him was just like,
Something around that timing adding up. I swear, like the mafia must have caught wind of fake. That's when we signed Bebe, innit?
yeah, because we signed a lot of Brazilian
there was
youngsters that
some
just
dodgy
weren't
ish
making
going on
no
there.
sense at all.
Bebe for 7 million, a homeless guy on this page. Nah, that was some laundering.
Yeah.
Something happened there.
And he just went within the wind. We hardly even played him. I remember seeing him in the book.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
it's the scouts,
Yeah.
man. It's the scouts.
always laundering money.
It's the scouts. But this is what I'm saying. But like, it takes it back to what I said. Looking at how, because if you look at the table, we're still third or ish, or we're in the top
Fourth,
four.
I think
Fourth now. Yeah, on points and whatever, goal difference and shit. But
Yeah.
we're fourth. We're going into a what, a 2 week? Is it a 2 week
2 week
or
break.
1 week?
Then we got Leicester.
We're fourth. Then we've got the toughest 7 games going.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Leicester are on form. They're gonna come back from that international break. unformed. The only thing we can hope is that Telemans is tired.
Leicester away.
And you're talking tough Premiership games.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Europa's in
Tough.
between and all
We've
that.
got Atlanta
Champions League.
at home.
But then I feel partly it could be a thing where they've accepted that we're probably not going to make it out of this Champions League group.
Yo, we're under pressure, you know, these next set of games.
But that's if you think about it, because
So if we be supposed to beat Atlanta back to back.
Yeah, so Atlanta at
Until
home
December,
first.
it's a
Then
supposed
we got a
to.
Liverpool, then we got a Tottenham, and then we got Atlanta again on
listen,
the 2nd of November
listen.
at their ground. Then we've got City after that. We've got 4 days till
Listen to what I'm
City
saying
after
to you.
that.
Them
Yeah.
2 Atlanta games are going to be tough, yeah? That Leicester game's going to be tough because Vardy's going to try and bully us like he always does, yeah? Then who we got after that? We got Leicester, then who? Leicester, Liverpool, like I says.
In between
Liverpool,
that, yeah.
we've got, it's one of those ones, it will either be the deadest 0-0 draw.
If we get beat by Tottenham, we get sacked. I have none of it. If we
Yeah,
get beat
I
by
was going to
Leeds,
say
gotta
that
go.
definitely. If Tottenham beat us, we're getting, he has to
That's
get
away
sacked.
though. We're at Tottenham's
he
ground.
still has
so-
to get sacked.
No,
He has to get sacked.
I don't.
Not
You
hearing
know
it.
to get that? You're LYNNS, though.
Of course he is. Bro, my
He
man's...
doesn't like no one getting sacked.
Listen,
I think we've done some.
listen,
Not in the
soft,
middle
soft
of a.
listen, cut
I'm
this.
not having that sacking in the middle of a struggle.
Did it work
Man's-
for Chelsea?
Man's out here protecting Ali like the
Nah,
bodyguard.
Yeah,
They won the Champions League.
He's out here protecting
Doing the
Ali
chest
like
raise,
the
doing the
bodyguard.
training,
He's
like
doing
no
the,
one
he's
ain't
doing the
getting him
Kevin
out.
Costner. You get me? Listen, Ali needs like you don't want to admit it. Can you hear it every time?
I can't.
Can you hear every time we say it and we angle it.
It's
dancing
Tottenham at
around.
home, not Tottenham away.
I know.
Tottenham's
That's
ground.
why the
Yeah, I'm trying
This
to.
is what I'm saying, and this is what
Because
we're
he's
doing.
in, and we haven't really remember last season, and he got us on top of Everton, at least.
Is that?
But then,
Is that an
alright, then look at
accomplishment?
this.
I'm lost.
Right,
From the way he
Said
was
that- he said that
going,
with bass. Like,
right, we finished
Come
where
on.
we finished
that was
where
his
we
warm up.
finished.
Yeah,
We finished where we finished last season, yeah, because certain teams popped down at the wrong time. You get me? They ran out of gas at the wrong
Yeah, if
time.
there would have been like an
That's
extra
what it
5
was.
games, Chelsea
Yeah.
would have overtook us.
Yeah,
Liverpool would
like,
have overtook
Chelsea,
us. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Certain teams died.
Our 11 draws.
You get me?
I know.
Certain teams died, and that's why we managed to scrimp and scrape in that Champions League again. And like I said to you from the beginning, the Ronaldo signing, it's a marketing thing. He's a player manager thing, but it's a marketing thing. They know this man can't manage. You get me? But they don't want to get rid of him. But they also so what they're gonna do is they're like, all right, then he's going to be the puppet. Yeah, Ronaldo can manage and tell him what to do. Yeah, and he'll just turn around and relay that to the team and that. And we're gonna lose Pogba because the team's gonna play shit. But guess what? You know what? The shirt sales off Ronaldo. Because look at it, like he says, every home game they're pushing this Ronaldo thing like it's a thing because they want the maximum gate receipts. They want the maximum merchandise. They want the maximum TV stream money. Like, you get what I'm saying? They want all the build up because they know, we are going to get, with this guy in charge who can't manage, we're going to get kicked out of this Champions League thing and we'll probably not win the Europa League and we'll probably struggle or maybe just about getting to the top 4 next season. But if not, if we at least make it top 6 for Europa League, if we have to go and splash the cash, we've got the money to spend because, bro, we're taking hits left, right and centre, losing big players for big money and not signing big players. I mean, and not recouping the money. Like, we got Deadwood, bro. We got Lingard and them man at the club still that need to be sold. Money that we could have made. We could have got 20 mil.
A DM as well.
We could have got 20 mil for Jesse Lingard. Why are you keeping him there? And that you keep him on there and doing what? Keeping him there, leaving him on the bench, bringing him on as a super sub. Like, he don't even want to be super sub no more. You get what I'm saying? Not only doing that, it's holding Danny up so Danny can't come on. Danny's in pen, sell black 4, free Danny. You get me? No, trust me, fam. Sell black 4 with the lifers, free Danny and that. Get me? Bang your doors. And that. You get me? Like, you've got Matic still at the club. I don't want to hear, well, he can do a job for the Carabao Cup, bro. Like, we are Manchester United.
Got no other games.
Like, we are Manchester United. You got to look at it, yeah. When we put a team out for the Carabao Cup, it should have about 3 or 4 second string, like, when I say senior players, I mean players of a certain age group, and then it should be youth man or 1 or 2 man need game time because they're coming back from an injury or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And we still should be dominating. If you look at teams like Bayern Munich, yeah, they can change their lineup no matter what, and they still get the job done. They don't struggle, bro. And you can say, that league's easy and they pick all the best players from other teams. Yeah, they do, but they still have a philosophy, fam. Because right about now, Bayern Munich, I got Choupo-Moting, fam. Choupo-Moting out here looking like, say, my man is R9 Ronaldo with the hair shaved and the little tuff at the front. You get me, with the wedge. Choupo-Moting's going on bad, fam. This man was at Stoke. Couldn't even score. Just about scored. You get what I'm saying?
He didn't score no goals in the Prem.
You get me? Didn't see how many what?
He didn't score any goals in the Prem.
Exactly. Choupo-Moting didn't score no goals in the Prem when he was in the Prem. Bundesliga done in it up. Champions League done in it up. When he comes on for Lewandowski, they can rest Lewandowski and put Choupo-Moting in. Put friggin' what's his name? That Jerome. I forgot his name. And the youth kid that's English, but now he's playing for Germany. That Masalaya or whatever his name is. They've got loads of different players that they can throw in and make a different squad. And that squad is
Koeman,
Sane,
Sane was doing some
Gnabry.
things the other day.
Yeah, Gnabry and Sane, they were going on evil. You get me? But
They lost today though, you know, as well.
Yeah. But that's the thing. The whole thing is, either way is, they still can have...
Yeah. They're going to go in the league.
Yeah, they're going to win the league, obviously.
Yeah.
But their second string is still able to beat probably some of the teams that are mid-table. The teams that we're still struggling against when we try and not even try and put a second string, if we try and make 1 or 2 subs that ain't the right subs. So the quality...
That's what I'm saying. United can't afford to do that no more.
That's what I'm saying. It boils down to the style of play. Like, we are not that team we used to be. Yes, I know Fergie's gone. We're never going to be that team that we used to be. But at the end of the day, good coaching management, a good style of play and a philosophy, you can end up doing things.
So you're saying getting rid of Ollie sooner and later will do more repairing.
We're just avoiding the inevitable. He's got to go.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I know I'd rather see him at the end of the season. Farewell, Ollie.
He's
The
never
whole
getting
brand.
That could be too costly though.
He's
waiting
never
to get
getting
into the
that.
season.
Why?
Like you said, because...
All right, and you're saying that, yeah?
You already know where we're
You're
going.
saying that.
Come February, be like, if you do the top 4 second, then that's
He's
it.
already
You're saying
walking
that,
out
yeah,
with the
but,
fans whenever he's leaving.
I look at it like this way, and that, but you're saying that, but then that means he gets a January transfer window where he can spend money on players that he wants to then probably get rid of him in the end of thingy, or potentially lose Pogba and that in January because of his poor management.
All right, so it could be a sabotage thing with the players right now, saying bollocks to Ollie. We ain't playing for him right now. Get rid of him before Christmas, because we're gonna fix up, like they did with Jose at Chelsea. But they just plummeted him.
Yeah.
It just
I don't
done-
And Lampard,
I'll be honest with you. I don't think that's what's happening right now, though. I don't
okay.
think the players are not playing for Ollie. Ollie's not giving them anything to do, like tactically. If you get what I'm saying, they can play ball, but there's also you're the manager. Set out some tactics. They're gonna follow your tactics, but your tactics are not winning the game. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why we're losing. You get me? And people panic. He's putting people in roles that they shouldn't be in. Do you get what I'm saying? The back four is very young for me, even though it's got Varane and that in it. Like Shaw's getting there as a veteran, but you see like Wan-Bissaka and them, that no one's guiding them into how to be proper right backs, proper left backs. To get what I'm saying? So they're
To
making.
be fair, he
mad
played well
mistakes.
yesterday. But yeah,
No,
I hear what you're saying.
Everton game was good, but it's just saying in general, our defense is. We need a general that's like we knew Stam and Verdi had it when, and then flipping Stam was a leader, Verdi was a leader when they were in the thingy. They controlled the whole defense and some of the midfield from where they stood. We don't have no one doing that right now. But why does it control? Even though they say he's the guy, I don't see him controlling anything.
Oh, I hear you. Like imagine Keane in this team now. I think we'd win the league just by him beat a DM and someone with that
He'd have
leadership
everybody
in the park.
on the manners.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one would not be giving 50% on the pitch because they know what time it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we had good possession yesterday. We had 13 shots to their 12.
How many of it was on target?
6 of ours was on target to their 2. Yeah, 72% possession we had to their 28. We had 700 passes to their 268. So that's damn near double or triple. 86% pass accuracy to their 68%.
Yeah.
We had 10 fouls to their 9.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had 1 yellow card to their 1.
Yeah.
We had no reds.
What
Offside,
score
we had
was
2, they had 2.
What's the most important stat?
10 corners to their 1. So we played at home. We looked entertaining, you know. But we only managed to score 1 goal.
You see all them stats that you just said?
Yeah, we only managed 1 goal.
And they scored the same amount of goals with the less amount of everything that you said. There were half of us, and they still got a goal. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's not good enough. That we should have been then 3-1 up.
But that's what Ollie's job is, though, to get them out on the field, to round them up the team, and everyone to come on.
This is what Ollie's job is. You see when we 1-1, and you can see that it's getting a bit stalemate here. We're not, right, you move, you come off this one. We're changing to this formation as we're going this way. And then we see the change in the next 5 minutes. Like we're stepping up the pace, and he's not doing that. That's his job.
So how happy he looks, like at the end of the game.
And we knew we were about to be 1-1.
Yo, why?
Lost
What you
2
happy
points.
about?
And he's smiling, winning jokes.
He does look like, shit, we didn't lose. Yeah, well done, lads.
And my man is in the background pissed that he's drawing 1-1.
Yeah.
You get me? Julia is pissed that he's drawing 1-1. And my man's happy, winning jokes with guys. Get out, you're in the wrong position. Yeah, I'm in here.
Yeah. Well, at least we got the ball rolling.
You know why he was happy? Because what Daniel just read out, he probably looked at that stat too. Oh, kind of did well, right? Oh, yeah. No?
700 passes today.
Double theirs.
Yeah. He's not in the same world as everyone else. He's got his trainer statistic mind on. He's got his stats to kind of compare with. And he's working like that. He's not about passion and keeping the players happy in the crowd. He's trying to ignore that as a professional. Even after the match, and they were speaking. You know, the pundits were speaking to him, the commentators, and the first thing he was trying to say is that we all know that they kind of saved him because they had said it for him. We all know we can't play Ronaldo at every single. He's not going to start every match. Yeah. You know what I mean? As a get out clause to say, well, because I didn't put him on, things like that. But even then, it's like he's like a politician. You know, you're damn lie. We know you're lying.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's still going to run the line.
Yeah.
So I could only back what he's saying. I can't.
You see when he first come,
Yeah.
the problem at United was we weren't winning no games.
Yeah.
And we was leaking goals and whatever. We don't do that no more.
Yeah.
So I think in his brain, well, we're not doing what we used to do.
Yeah.
We're not losing the games, you know. We're drawing them.
Yeah.
We're having bad performances, but we're not losing. You get me? He's got his away record.
Yeah.
So in his brain, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
But to us, no, you're not. You're not doing what we're telling you to do. In his brain, I'm doing well. We're not losing anymore.
Oh, it's mad.
And I don't get it. He's like, he doesn't see that what he's doing is not good.
All right, and next game's Leicester. What are you man saying?
We're doing predictions.
Yeah. Come on.
Fresh back off international duties.
Mm-hmm.
Is Rashi back?
Might be on the bench. She's back training now. I'll say a draw.
I'm going draw.
Yeah.
Draw or Elbed.
I think we can nick it, you know, still. I think we can still.
Wait.
It all depends
Is
on that.
Iheanacho still injured with them? Was he playing?
Man, didn't he score yesterday? I mean, not yesterday. They played today, didn't he score?
Oh, yeah, they played today. I didn't see that lineup.
Just draw that.
They drew 2-0 with Crystal Palace, innit?
Yeah, there's winning 2-0 as well.
If Innie's back, this could be, I don't know, it's under pressure for us.
Jay, we're just talking about, we're going to wrap up still, see what I go on, but he's talking about predictions for Leicester match.
Yeah, back today.
Off at internationals. I think we can nick it. I'll go 1-0.
I say 2-1 to Leicester.
See, I said the Elbed, draw or Elbed, man.
You me?
I said draw or Elbed.
I said a draw.
Yeah, 2-1. Like, where is it? Leicester? Is it at Leicester?
Yeah, we're at Leicester as well.
Yeah, 2-1 to Leicester, man.
If we lose that and then go into that Liverpool game, that could be make or break for.
No, because what's going to happen?
Oh, no,
We'll start dropping. That's 6 points drop.
Yeah.
Fast.
We'll lose 2-1 to Leicester. Like, they'll score first, we'll score. They'll score a last minute and that. Or they'll score 2 early goals and then we'll just be chasing it all game and then we'll get a lucky penalty or something. Go into that Liverpool match, he'll be under pressure, there'll be all this talk about his job, rare, this, that, this, and that.
Pull it out the bag.
Ronaldo will score a hat-trick, Sancho will score. Like Ronaldo will score a hat-trick, Sancho will score or something. Or Sancho will turn around and score a hat-trick and assist the goal for Martial to score and we'll win friggin' 4-3 or something like that. And it'll be a rip-roaring game.
No, I'm going to be honest. I want to change my answer. I just looked at the fixture list proper. We'll probably beat Leicester, yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll probably beat Atlanta. We're getting smacked up by Liverpool. Because there's no way he doesn't fathom playing a weak team in the midweek against Atlanta at home, knowing that we need the 3 points because he's got Liverpool later on. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to do it, so he's going to go hard for the Atlanta game, and then he's going to try and play the same team again 4 days later.
With the different tactics of just holding.
Of just trying to just part the bus kind of mentality.
Yeah, because we've had the international break. He's going to think he can play that same strong team 3 games.
Yeah, in a row. Like, he's playing it, and we're going to get sparkled. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know Klopp, they're already, what was it? Did they win their first 3 games in Champions League?
Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will do. By the time they get
they've
to...
only played
By the
2,
time... Everyone's only
So-
played 2, but by the time they get to that
That's what I'm
match...
trying to say.
yeah.
That's
They'll
their
be
fair
on
game
the-
to make
yeah,
it
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
He's
And it's
all right. He can afford to play.
Yeah.
And they've got like
And
high
they'll
goal
come
difference
and,
as well. Like
they're going to come and do us different. Or
Yeah,
it'll be a
they've got
ball
like
draw.
they've got a high goal. They've
Even-
got a high goal
even-
difference in their group as well. So it's one of those ones where like even if
Play the
it gets
back,
level
sure,
on
yeah.
points and
Because
that,
in his
then
brain, the next game we've got is Watford.
Nah, it's Spurs after that, innit?
Is it Spurs?
After that, it's Spurs.
Oh, we're going to get beat by Spurs. Because he's going to do it
And
again.
it's away.
Don't do that, man. He keeps saying away like...
No, I'm just saying.
Spurs away is worse, bro.
That's what I'm saying. No, I am.
Like, Spurs-
I'm
Spurs
sinking into the
away
fact that
is-
away with Spurs.
And we got an alright
Spurs
record
away
there,
is
though.
bad. You know why? Because they'll turn up. This, like, Harry Kane has been non-existent this season. He will turn up in that game. And I'm sure Son will be back by then. Because Son's been injured, hasn't he?
Yeah, we're not allowed to get beat by Tottenham, you know. I'm just thinking about Tottenham. I wash right now.
Yeah, I know, but we will. And I don't
The one
want to
today,
admit
innit?
it,
One today,
but we
2-1
will.
against Villa.
See, look.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. How...
And then 3 days later,
Wait, back up.
3 days later, traveling on the road, coming back. We go away. We go Europe.
Atlanta. This is what I was saying to him. We're supposed to do the back-to-back to Atlanta, but I hear what he's saying. Because he, in his brain, the way he's thinking...
All I'm going to say, David Zapata.
Nah, I watched him against Young Boys. Against Young Boys. And I
Forget
was
about
like,
watching him against young boys. I've been watching him against bully certain man. I'm watching him bully
they're
Benucci and them man
solid
there.
team. They're not rubbish. They're here for a reason.
And then we got City after that.
Yeah, 4 days after that. But we're at home.
All right.
Crowd.
Probably worse.
Stretford End.
Do better there.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Oh,
Got not to lose. But yeah.
See at City, yeah. 'Cause they said guaranteed Rashford will be back by City. Yeah. He's supposed to be sat by them type of times there because the record's not going to have many golden W's in it. It's not going to have many.
He's not got many
He's not
now.
got-
So.
He's not got many now, but yeah. But they'll turn around and be like, yeah, we'll turn it around because of his away form. Remember his away form. And this is what everyone
And
keeps
this
saying.
I just remember
Give
saying
him
that
time.
because he's got that record where he's not losing the drawing games that he's supposed to win. Yeah. Now we're saying, oh yeah, well he's got a record.
No.
Like, as long
I
as he
don't
keeps
think
that
it's a record.
record,
I don't think it's a record. To me,
there's
when
more
you're
draws
drawing
than
games,
win.
you're losing. You're losing. You
It's
might as well
it's
say
like
you're losing.
Arsenal's invincible record.
Yeah, like if you're
Better draws.
yeah, if you're winning, like if you're drawing against Chelsea and it was a 4-3 or a tight 2-2 back and forth, entertaining, safe, that's a draw. You get me? Like cool. But if you're scrapping against a friggin' a Southampton or a friggin' Brighton
And they're winning.
a Brentford, where they're winning and you've had to use the big club mentality to friggin' You get me?
Scored the 93rd
Score-
Fergie.
Yeah, score a 91st minute friggin' equaliser or even
And they've
winner.
kept their record intact.
Like,
Man was
get out
celebrating.
of here. Like, because that's poor, bro. Like, that is poor. Because at the end of the day, yes, I know it's the Premier League. Yes, in the Premier League, this is why it's the most entertaining league in the world. This is why there's so much money invested in the league, because it's the most open league. It's the most, like, competitive league and that. Yeah, it is. But at the end of the day, the reason why it's the most competitive league is because regardless of whether you're a little man team, like, the bigger teams have got away with money. Now, this is the first time in the world where money's being tight for everyone. Yeah. Normally, it will be, oh, just this team's going through a crisis, that team's going through a crisis. Now, every team's money's kind of tight and they have to be smart with their money, so to speak. You get me? So now it's like, these little man teams are like, well, we've been doing this for time. We know how to budget. We know how to find these gems. We've always focused on playing football.
Okay, Everton.
Exactly. And that's all it is
big
now.
man.
All you're seeing is good managers come to these teams and just carry on a ethos of, you know what, we're a small team, and
With big dreams.
yeah, even if for them their goal is to hit top 10 if they're lucky, or even just stay in the league. Don't be in the relegation places and stay in the league. That's what most of these teams are, because they're here for revenue, long-term revenue. You get what I'm saying? That's why they'll have your teams like Norwich and that will have one or two big players and will sell their little players like Max Aarons. He'll go soon and he'll go for big money. And that the Murphy twins, they went for big money when they had them. Like, that's all they'll do. Little teams like that will pump them out. Brightons, they'll do the exact same thing, pump players out like that. You get what I'm saying? Lewis Dunks for 50 millions and that. You get Bren Whites for 50 mils. Because at the end of the day, they know we've got a level and a style and a model to stay in this league. We play good football to keep us in the league. We don't want to go into Europe and we don't want to get relegated. We want to stay where we're at.
Yeah, for some teams, going to Europe could destroy the whole club.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because what happens is, for some teams, like you says, they'll be there and the fans will be like, well, we've done the 4 seasons where we've competed in the league and we've stayed in the mid-table team.
Too much ambition.
Now we want more. And then they get into Europe and then they realise, yo, we can't hack this. We can't hack this playing in the...
We haven't got the resources.
Yeah, we've not got exactly.
Ain't
We've not got the
And they try and
resources.
spend that money.
Yeah,
And then,
and then-
when the next season when you go back down, it's like, we ain't got no money.
Exactly, and that's what happens.
Now they can't maintain the ethos
exactly.
like they used to
So
have.
a lot of teams turn around and seeing that happen to other teams, i.e. the Leeds and those big teams that are now, where are they?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like the where are they's, the Sunderlands,
Just getting
and all
back
of
to
that.
that now where
you
they
get
are
what
now.
I'm saying? Like the where
Stay
are
where I
they's.
am. They know the place now.
You get me?
Don't try
So,
that no more.
so teams like Brighton and that have turned around and said, yo, I've seen that happen to these Leeds and all these teams. That's not going to happen to us. So let's just do what we got to do, create a style of play. We adapt that style of play to the 1 or 2 gems that we get, and that's it. And that's the problem. United don't have a style. There's no ethos. There's no style. My man's running around here on the United DNA. The DNA of what, bro? Like, what is the United DNA, real and truthfully, then? Like, because he's preying on them, what then? Like, what? The fact that all the teams in the league were... Fergie was used to play mind games with all the managers. So we tactically had all the managers in the pocket. All these managers laugh at Ali. Man can't play mind games with who? He's playing
They
mind
don't even
games
go
with...
talk to Ali before games to say, oh, what do you think? 'Cause they're like, we're not even going to make you look stupid. Like this. Like,
Exactly.
Not even taking him serious.
So you've not got that, which was in the United DNA. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fair.
We don't play the counter-attacking football because we don't move the ball fast enough.
Yeah.
You get me? Before it used to be, as soon as, if it was a corner in our box and one of our defenders or the goalkeeper gets a hand to it, boom, boom, 2 passes were in their half.
Yeah.
Now it's 21 passes and we're still in our own half. Still
That's
in
why
our
we've
own
got
box.
700 passes. We're just passing it about, messing about.
That's what I said. Most of it in our box.
I was reading the stat before. You can see.
Bro, you can get 50 passes if we just pass it around us. You get me?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
going
But yeah,
progression,
so we've not got that old school fast-paced counter-attacking style football. So he's not got that. So what else is this United DNA that he's talking about? We don't play the 4-4-2 because we don't have the bombing wing backs and wingers. So Where is the United DNA? Like, there is no United DNA, but this guy will keep coming out here and telling you about this United DNA. Or you ask other United fans and they'll be like, but he's got a style of play. It's that whole United play. There's no style of play.
He was part of the treble in
This is where, bro,
1999.
this is
Yeah.
Bro,
And he
people
scored
like
the winning
Daniel
goal.
Wise still here.
I'm telling you why he's in someone's eyes right now. Fingers crossed.
Listen.
He's gonna win us the Prem. You know, like that's why he's still here.
Right, nah.
He's earned the
Man, I'm
right
wishing
from
on a star,
1990.
innit?
Yeah.
All right, you scored 4 goals from a sub. I liked you there. Nah, I'm not doing that no more.
bro,
Oh.
listen.
Okay.
Harry Kewell was a part of the friggin' Liverpool team that come back and scored 3 against AC Milan and won the
Champions
thing
League.
in
He's
Champions
nowhere
League.
now.
Where's Harry now, fam? Harry's managing, maybe washed up in league. I think he's in League 2.
manager?
Yeah.
he's a
Exactly.
manager.
Exactly.
All
There
these,
you go.
all these man are managers now. Yeah, man.
Exactly. There you go.
Harry
But
Kewell.
forgotten. So that it has the same relevance. Then you get what I'm saying. Michael friggin' Johnson used to hold the world record and used to run like an upright chicken at the Atlanta friggin' Olympics in what, 98? Was it Atlanta Olympics in 98 or something like that?
Oh, yeah. 96, wasn't it?
Yeah, or whatever. Dead legends,
whatever, it was
fam.
mad
Like,
in that.
we can't be holding on to he won the treble. He didn't do nothing. Like, stop saying this man won the treble. He didn't do nothing.
He was
stuck
part
his
of that
toe out.
squad.
So what? David May was part of the squad.
And they bring him back as a manager for Manchester United.
Bro.
They did this.
Peter Schmeichel was part of
This,
they
we're,
did
we're
it.
living through it right now. I know, yes.
Peter Schmeichel was part of the squad, but we don't bring Peter Schmeichel back as a goalkeeping coach.
No,
I know what's going on.
You get what I'm
I don't
saying?
know, but there must,
You get what I'm
there
saying?
must be a method to the
Roy Keane was
madness.
part of that squad, fam.
I think maybe-
Roy Keane was part of that squad, but we've not brought Roy
I
Keane
think
back.
maybe he was brought in to steady the ship, to get
That's what he
steady
was
the ship.
supposed to have done. It. And
yes.
The ship got steadied 2
Yeah.
seasons ago, so he should have got off the ship. The captain
He
was
over
changed.
exceeded expectations
Listen,
and then they got
man's
giddy.
a stowaway.
Yeah.
If he
Do you
was
know what
brought
it
in-
was? I'll tell you
As soon
what
as he
it was.
signed it fell to
Rio
pieces.
Ferdinand.
Yeah, on
See,
BT
when he
Sport.
went on the stupid, listen, I'm sorry, fans, but get the paper, sign him up, and then everyone jumped on the
Yeah.
bandwagon
Yeah,
and made
yeah,
a campaign.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
blood, are you man daft? We all don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, idiot. Oh, is he to be a manager?
Listen,
Waited, man.
I'm glad you said that. I'm still not forgiving him from then.
Everyone was like, you're not on it. I'm like, no. Why? Because
Listen.
Rio said, who's Rio? Why?
Like, me and Rio,
Oh, Lion got sucked in.
like,
Definitely got sucked
It was over from, like you said, as soon as he signed it's like the Devils.
I wasn't on it then, because
Bro,
I'm thinking
like I
he's,
said-
he's doing good. Allow him, just let him just finish out the thing.
But
Allow
this
him.
is why-
And then when they
Season done
signed
him-
him, and he started going shit and said, "Well, serve us right." That's why I'm like, well, this is
Yeah,
what we
cause-
wanted.
But no,
this
but
is
look,
what we
I-
wanted.
in
Don't
response
be
to
that.
that, in response to
Go on,
that,
Jay.
sorry,
Go on,
in
Jay.
response to that, yeah, but yeah, this is why I feel, yeah, his time's coming up soon, and as much as you want him to stay and give him time, this is why I think his time's coming up, because you gotta notice, yeah, the club and these ex-players that love the club, the Rio Ferdinands, the Gary Nevilles and all of that, yeah, they all talk good about the managers and back the managers, and then 1 minute it's like it takes one result and then that's it. It's like the next Sky Sports News, yeah, he's lost it tactically and rare, and then
Yeah.
you get me, which means they get the green light from the club, fam. Like the club turns around and says, you know what? Yeah, we've had enough, yeah, but you know how it goes, and we're not man enough to turn around and tell man we've had
The
enough.
Glazers have had enough though.
You lot just
I
talk.
think if we get
Nah.
top 4, they're happy. As long as
Yeah,
they're
Glazers
getting their
don't
P.
give-
No,
They're
no.
not asked.
Nah, but this is what I'm saying. They're not asked. You get me? But now, these men are now starting to like, Gary Neville's now starting to feel asked. Like, now he's starting to think, you know what?
Yeah, the speaking.
I'm having
They're
enough.
bridging it. So they
Yeah.
gave him a little
Yeah.
due.
Yeah.
They were riding through him. And,
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
They're trying to be diplomatic
They
in
could
what they're
create
saying.
the narrative because they
Yeah.
were all in the media positions.
Yeah.
So they can make sure that he was where he needed to be.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
now they're looking at it like, it's not creative. There's no point creating this narrative no more.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
they're not sticking up for him as much.
Yeah.
So they're letting people say what they're going to say.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're not defending him.
Now it's like, yo, I know he's my man's, but yo, man's a waste man.
it's
you
like-
get me?
Yeah.
And it's like,
I don't know what he's doing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
he's
feeling
messed up
truthfully,
team.
these man had this feeling and thought from the get go. But
that's what I'm
because of
saying.
them, but this is what I'm saying.
It's
This
like,
is
it's like
why
Ollie's the family member that's the drug addict. Like,
Yeah.
he's your family, but
We've got to give him a go. Let him touch the work for a bit. Yeah, I know the work gone missing. Yeah, it's time. Like, you should have never let him in there in the first place. No, it's family. He's got to go. That's what it is. It's time for him to leave now, man.
Yeah.
the one is like, yeah, let me slide in the tenner, even though I know he ain't buying the shop. Let me get a tenner for the electric. Yeah, lying for, man. Stop lying. Just tell the truth, man.
Foot's down. He's got to go. And I think because Fergie now he's fit now as well. He's at all the games.
Yeah.
Fergie don't like to lose to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Don't like to lose
But
to
this
City.
is why.
So once he sees these things,
Yeah.
But then this is what I keep saying to man. This is why I'm feeling more and more. It was all set up, innit? Like, because for the Glazers, which we know is all money, innit? Let's not phase. It's all money. They're all about their pockets.
Yeah, 100%.
So they brought Ronaldo in and said, "Cha-ching, jackpot. We are rich for 2 seasons. Yeah, we do not have to spend not a penny for 2 seasons because this man's shirt sales is going to buy our players for the next 2 seasons. So bonuses are on us to us. Yeah, they were nice and that. Then they're like, well, this manager's not a good enough manager to get this team into winning the Champions League. He's not a good enough manager to get them into winning the league. He's definitely not a good enough manager to get them to winning the FA Cup. So he's like, what are we going to do? We could sack him, but then that means we'll have to pay out a contract compensation. Then we're going to have to go and pay new contract clause to someone else who's then going to want players. And nah, it's spending too much money. Our money, we don't want our money.
You know what's saving him a bit as well at the moment. So you see when his job was under threat, was it the start of the year?
Yeah.
And Poch was available.
Yeah.
Like there was that pressure in it. Now it's like
Now he's
we've not really got
and
that
that's when he
person
got
to
a
step
little.
in.
His chest got high.
Yeah,
When he
yeah.
starts seeing people get signed, like, niggas ain't getting rid of me. I'm playing who I want. Fred, McTominay, he's playing every game.
That's the rap Fred, innit?
Yeah, he's not playing.
You know, like
this is what I'm
Mario
saying.
Man,
But like I
Leonardo
said,
DiCaprio, number for Wall Street. Like we go nowhere. Like Matt Fred's there.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like the Glazers probably got onto the phone to Patch and was like, "Yo, Patch, this shoot's doing our head in. You know what you saying? You want to come?" Patch was like, "I'll come, yeah, but this is what I want, and I want this man, and this
You
man."
can't demand that United.
You get
That's
me?
one thing. If you can't come as a manager demanding,
And the Glazers were like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Like, nah, fam, nah, hang up. Dude. Sorry, Patch, my reception.
can't control you.
Hung up on him. We'll stick with Ali, and that. And that's what it was. Ali's just that guy. I will just stick with him, innit?
Because Ollie don't come with no demands.
Yeah,
He
he
don't
doesn't
say
have
nothing.
to be there.
Single
Ollie's
demand.
like Fred. That's probably why he's picking him.
Yeah,
Because he
they're
relates
the
to
same
him.
guy. They
Just
have the
wake
same
up and
type
like,
of
I can't
conversation.
believe I'm the manager of Manchester United.
No, United. They're like, yes. Them two just high five each other in the corridor. They're just happy to be
You know,
here.
it's like work experience.
Yeah. You pick me, I pick you.
And what piece is he on anyway?
It's like being.
Who, Ollie?
Yeah.
He's on
I
low
don't know,
P's.
man. He's probably paying United to be the
Yeah, I'm
manager,
saying
man.
like he's not hitting the top list.
He's
He's
on,
not making the
put
list.
it this way. He's on. I think they were saying he's on lower. Is out of the managers that we've had, he's on lower P's than any of like the previous managers that we've had. But he's still on like a salary better than
Because
like
what
Brendan
credentials has
Rodgers
he
and
got
them lot.
to demand a salary?
But that's what I'm saying. But he's still getting more money than like man like Brendan Rodgers and them man.
Because them man there are not been at United. United's got to be at a certain. He's got to be at a certain level. But he couldn't. He couldn't say, "Well, I need to be above Mourinho, and Van Gaal, and them man." Man, look at him like, bro, just win the game first. Like, are you nuts? Like, he can't ask for anything, so he has to be happy with what they're getting him. I mean, basic rate and. Just eat
But like
that.
you said, it's work experience, isn't it? For him and Fred, it's work experience. They look across the canteen, see each other. It's like when you see your brethren in school, when you've not seen him because you're both on isolation, and then you see him at break in the canteen, and you're blessed, and you're like, yes!
Easy, man. Easy. Imagine he's not been getting any other P. So really and truly, he has not. What's hurting him right now?
Like I said, man, the guy's got that deal. They know what go on. The Glazers are just trying to turn over as much cash as they can before they can just.
And you
say
know why they
they've
black
had
us?
enough
To wait
and
till
gone.
we win 3-4 games in a row and wow, up his contract and give him this. And idiot fans like, yeah, give him some more time, because he won 3 games.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm seeing a turning point now though with more fans like
yeah,
the ones who have been hard Ollie in. They're not saying Ollie out yet, in the
But they're not-
words,
they're not
but
screaming on the in anymore.
Yeah, they're not. They're not backing it no more.
Just listening to
They're
what you got to
getting
say.
a
now,
bit-
like,
They're getting a bit more easily frustrated.
Yeah,
I
more
hear you.
disgruntled.
I can see it. You know, when I like, I can hear it.
I've gone from disgruntled to Ollie out now, but yeah, I'm on the train.
Bro, I was
No,
like,
I was never Ollie in, but when we started, I got on board because once
Yeah.
they signed the contract, I was upset when I said, I have to be on board. He's the manager.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
on board. I wasn't happy. I was on board, but I've been Ollie out for a long time. Cause I seen
yeah.
nothing's changing.
Like I didn't want him to be the manager. When he was the caretaker manager, I was like, all right, then safe. Let this guy ride out to the end of the season. Based on the results at the end of the season, where he takes us what we do, then offer him the contract. If providing we've done certain things, you get me, then he deserves the contract. Like, because obviously after that PSG game, I was like, well, you know what? We could actually win this. So if he wins this, gets us to Champions League next season as well with a good league position, offer him a contract because he's
That game
proved
as
his,
well, you know.
he's proved his credentials.
Smokes and mirrors. Is,
Yeah, because I was like,
I was so
proved his
gassed
credentials,
that
you
game.
get me? But then I was like, wait until the end of the season because there's managers available. And that was the thing. I've always known there's always been better managers. The problem is the manager and our owners. And that's the problem. And that's the thing. A lot of United fans, and all of us have to accept, we are not going to get the type of manager we want that's going to make us win things because of the board we have. Until the board goes, which is not going to happen for a long
Everything
time,
needs to change, man.
we're not gonna win things. Like, we won't win the league. We'll hold top fours. We'll do the Arsenal thing.
The whole infrastructure.
We'll do.
We
but it's
need
not-
to upgrade to the stadium, upgrade to the training pitch.
But yeah, but exactly.
Seen the stuff with
but-
the rats at Old Trafford and that.
but exactly, but then this is what I'm trying to show you.
hell, that's game over. I ain't going
But,
anywhere near that.
but this is what I'm trying to show you, though. All these things boil down to one thing, though. The owners, because you say, look, we need new infrastructure.
Yeah, no, definitely.
did
They need to change. We need
that's
a
what I'm
new
saying.
ownership.
And that's what I'm saying.
And the whole new
They're-
model.
And they're not going to, because they've got Matt Judd.
their cash cow, man. It's
They
too
had
much
Ed
for them.
Woodward. Now they've got Matt Judd. And that they've just hired a new man to just
Richard Arnold.
bring up the Richard Arnold and all them man there. They've hired new people to just constantly bring them more money. And they're like, okay, we can turn over still some more money out of this. This one little cash cow is not drained just yet. We can flip over another side and find a fresh patch to suck dry. And that's what he keeps doing, bro. It literally is. They just keep flipping over. And if you look at the signings and that every season, or look when we sack a manager, look at how it makes the players feel, what happens around the clubs, when the timing of it, and that. It's all, like you says, it's smoke and mirrors. It cons us into, because it's what the Americans do, innit? They all do show, glitz, glamour. So
Milk that.
But are we
like
moving
we
our
milk
ground
it.
though? We might have got rats.
You get me? Man ain't got past the rats, you know. Man's stunned. He's like, yo, I heard all of that, but whoa. Man said we got rats.
You know where we right now, but it's an iconic place. But you know where we could move? Trafford Centre.
This is what I said. In my head, I was saying they should have brought Dumplington Circle when it was up for grabs before Trafford Centre. Boy, that's a big space. And he just took over that.
Look how City went onto this dry little. Oh, look, you get me. Oh, Nottingham took over the whole land.
Trafford Centre's broke now. Anyway, all the
Trafford
shops are
Centre's
down there. It's
broke.
closing.
Yeah,
Trafford
man,
Centre's
take
closed
over
now.
it.
Take that over.
Yeah.
Big stadium there.
But like it says, it's not even about that. Like, you could probably develop that stadium and just make it even better by just investing money into it. But bottom line is, these men are not going to invest money into it because they don't invest. They don't spend their money. You like, look at what they do with their American
Even if
clubs.
we just spent the money what the club's earning, what the income the club's generating, we'd be all right. But they're just
they don't wanna
leading
do
us
that.
dry.
But that's what
I'm
happens
saying.
because a lot of things in the UK, we sell our souls, we sell everything
yeah.
out, and it's a few, and the rest of us have to live with it still. So, like you're saying,
I get it from a business perspective, but
yeah,
And that's the thing, like, and that is business, and at the end of the day, that is business. If, like, it doesn't matter who's at the helm of the business model, if the business model is generating money, which it is. United is constantly generating money. We lose against Villa, we generate more money. We win against Villa, we generate money. You get what I'm saying?
That is an American ethos, though. If
like,
you watch
that's what it
American
is.
sports, they have teams fully making money that don't win a game.
And this
Every
is what.
year,
But
they
then
don't-
this
and they
is what
don't
I'm trying to
care.
show you.
That's the part.
One,
of the team.
look at the Browns.
Yeah, them type of
That's
teams.
the Glazers team, and that's all they do.
That's what they tried to introduce in it with the European Super League. So there's no competition, there's no relegation and promotion, and then they constantly got that guarantee in
I
it.
know, but that's what I'm saying. That was for the other teams like Barca and that to jump on
Yeah,
board
yeah,
and jump
yeah.
on this ethos.
Yeah, Barca
But-
needed that.
Yeah.
that's
And
what-
Real would.
That's what I'm saying. Barca
That's
and
why
Real.
they're in the position they're in now. They were like, y'all just no Super League, no, nah, don't lie. They tried to think it like they weren't bothered, but they're like, you serious?
Barca was like-
it's like shutting players like, yo,
Barca was like that fucking, like they got that fucking finesse bank deal. Like someone phoned them and was like, "Yo, I put the money in. I wired the thing. Yeah, we've done the bank scam. It's
because
good,
in their
it's good,
opinion,
it's
it was
good."
up.
And they've gone to the cash
They were
machine.
up.
They were
put the
counting
card
that money
in,
already.
You get me? Like they've gone to the cash machine, doing a little dance.
They know
typing
the
in
promise
4
Messi is
digits.
done.
Yeah,
like,
yes.
yo, your contract's sweet. Once
Yeah.
we're in the Super
That's
League,
what I'm
we're
saying.
in.
You get
They
me?
were plotting
That's what I'm saying.
transfers in
Messi
their
got
head.
promised everything. They were like, "Yeah, we'll get Messi. We'll buy back Neymar." You get
So I
me?
don't
The
like
thing.
England. They
You get
like
me?
see them English players and all them fans just twisted everything and everything just fell true in a week. You know?
Doing all the dance, type the
yeah,
number
one
in.
them.
Boop, 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 boop. No Super League P. Heartbroken.
Yeah, because you can see the effect it's had on them.
Yeah.
They've just it's over.
then-
for them.
Yeah, they're
This is what I'm
finished.
saying.
Real lost
But-
again as well. They're
Exactly,
finished.
but
Barca and Real.
This is the thing. What we're seeing happen at Barca and that is what's going to happen to United if these guys don't leave in the next 5 years.
Yeah, because it's just the investments they make because they're just taking the money and putting it on the stock. That's all
Yeah.
they're
Exactly.
doing. Risking it all.
Because the investment's not even in the squad no more. Like you can say, as much as you turn around and say, "Ah, yeah, but we bought Jadon Sancho. Ah, yeah, we got Greenwood, who's a star for the future."
Yeah, they're spending 100 mil when they've made $1 billion
Yeah,
at the club. They
Exactly.
leave the club out of $1 billion and spend 100
exactly.
mil.
But exactly, like, why are you gonna buy £180 million player when it's like me having a friggin' Ferrari and knowing that it needs a whole new engine, but I'm gonna buy it new friggin' windscreen covers and just forget the engine. Like, yo, no matter, man, but I got these carbon
new
filter
wheels.
windscreen.
I
I
got
got
some
carbon
new
filter windscreen covers, fam. But I got no engine. But I got carbon filter windscreen covers, right?
Just there.
You get me? I got cow's leather mud guards, but I got no engine. But don't worry about that. But you get what I'm saying? And this is what United is. You get what I'm saying? We're a shell.
Joke, man. It's a joke.
It's a cash cow for these Glazers, bro.
Well, we're on the journey right now. We're still in October. We've still got Christmas to come still. Right, so there's the 7th of November. That's a month from now, roughly. Yeah.
Oh,
the
next
game
podcast.
before then is the City games on the 6th.
Yo, we might all
Yeah.
be too depressed to come in after that.
Or we can wait until the 28th of November. And that's the game after same 4:30 kickoff.
28th of November.
Chelsea, Man U. No? Okay, cool. Well, anytime between the 6th.
28th will be a phone one for me.
All right, then. The 20th.
I just know, pull it this way, as bad as it sounds, and I hate to predict, like United and my team, and I don't want to come across on these podcasts that I'm Mr. Negative and all that, because I am not. I love the team, and I would love for
Give me some mic.
that happen to the club, because man ain't Mr. Negative and that. But I could see, with this guy in charge still, the way he lines up the team, if he keeps putting a heavy reliance on McFred, by what we saying, the 28th of November, we're looking at another link up probably, or even that.
We'll do the 6th, yeah?
Yeah, well, I could say by December anyway, we could be out of the Champions League. And
Oh, yeah, for sure.
out of the Champions League, and I'd probably say around about 10th in the league.
By December, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm optimistic.
I'm-
I just believe we're going to win some games, but we're not going to win a lot. It's see how they,
Yeah, we're gonna
see how
win
it's
some
multicolored
games.
now. You got some W's, some reds.
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna win any.
I'm on his line, but definitely won't be in top 4.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
We have to. It's just like every year we have to fight to get into top 4. You get me? Every year we're gonna fight to get into.
This is the thing. It's the roller coaster thing because this is what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying we're not gonna win any games in between that run between now and December. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying we're gonna lose. And we're not going to be in Champions League and we won't be in the top 4. But between then, I can guarantee there's going to be 1 or 2 games where we're going to think, yo, this is the catalyst. It happens.
Go.
How many times did it happen last season?
Yeah,
not he's got to go. Not even.
It's going to be, if he loses this game, he's got to go and then he pull it out of the bag.
Exactly. There'll be one of those where it'll be like, nah, he's got to go. And then a game will come round. And then
win 6-0.
Yeah. And we'll go to Liverpool and beat Liverpool 3-0. And then triggering
convincingly.
Yeah, convincingly. And then or they'll be like, is this the start of United? Is they're playing like the old United? And it'll buy him another couple of games. And then he'll get to that City game. He'll lose the game in Europe between then. He'll get to the City game. And then he'll probably draw 0-0 with City.
How many games between City and Liverpool? Sorry.
Only one. In between.
One.
Oh, no, it's not.
Or 2.
Spurs as well, isn't it?
Is it 1 or 2?
2 Europa,
Europe.
Spurs and Atalanta.
and Spurs. Yeah,
He's right. He will win from Liverpool up to City. He'll be winning and everyone will be like, yeah. And we'll get to City and lose.
Yeah, and we'll get drummed in by City.
And it back to reality.
Bad, and it'll be back to reality.
In
City will drum us in 4-0. Then we'll go to Watford and we'll probably be winning. We'll probably be winning in the first half, looking dominant, and then the slappy mistakes will come in again last minute, and then we'll end up drawing that match.
and then we'll go to Europe.
And then we go to Europe against Young Boys, innit?
No,
Yeah, it will be Young Boys again after
Villarreal.
Villarreal, yeah.
And there you go. That's the knife in the coffin, bro.
yeah, and then after that it's Chelsea.
We'll be officially out then. The Young Boys game won't
yeah.
matter, innit?
Yeah.
that'll be
Because
the
you will have to go to
Champions
that
League game,
because that Villarreal game will be a one where
Must
it'll
win.
be must win for United, and pray that Atalanta draw and
Yeah, we have to wait another game.
Yeah, and Young Boys will probably beat Atalanta, and then they'll be like, yeah, United could do it. They just need to hold out, and that's it. We'll find out that we need to hold out.
I can't believe we didn't get 1 point for them last 3 games last season, last 3 Champions League
All we
games.
needed.
How?
I don't understand
How?
it. I was
This
so
guy
convinced. I was telling people, he's stupid. I don't care if he plays anybody. You only need 1 point.
Because it's
not
him.
gonna happen.
It's
Well,
him.
he's gonna make it up this season. Trust me.
Yo,
Yeah.
what you saying? National Lottery
I
FC, yeah?
I
National
don't get
Lottery
why it was
FC.
giving you so much confidence.
He knows, innit?
There's nowhere else to
Exactly.
go.
I told you. I
Can't
said
go
it
down.
earlier, man. My man's Kevin Costner, innit?
I seen the group
God.
that we had.
I've got to.
And I said the same thing as him. I was like, oh yeah, that's easy to go through. And then we played Young Boys. I was like, because I thought Young Boys was the weakest team out of the 3.
They're supposed to
So I
be.
was
It's
like,
supposed to be.
and we got touched like, oh no, we're going out. I just said, there's no way we're going through.
Listen,
impossible.
and the worst thing is, we're going out and we're gonna go out of that Champions League to a Europa League, and as soon as we go
Oh,
to
hope
fans
not.
will
Please
be
don't do that.
That's
I
his
hope that.
plan. He wants
That's
to win the
what I
Europa
don't
League.
wanna
No, he wants
I don't
to.
wanna go
No,
into
but he
Europa.
wants to. He wants to go into the Europa League because in his mind, he thinks, we'll definitely win. We've got a strong enough team to win the Europa League. And no.
Didn't we go to the finals?
Yeah,
Against the team, Villarreal.
just played
Against Villarreal, that's in our group. That's gonna spot us up.
I knew something was too familiar.
Yes,
Wow. Okay. Well,
that's why they're in the Champions League because they spot us up.
okay.
You get what I'm saying now? Deja vu.
So this is what I'm trying to show you.
Well, we've got a nice journey ahead of us for the next couple of weeks.
What
I'm
day?
sure.
Let's book it in for now.
And like it says in it, and
We'll
like
just
and
go
like it's
day
all
after
said,
City while it's
Day
still
after
fresh
City,
there.
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
it's all said, and like it's always said in it, like everyone wants to watch us because we are. It is. That's why we've got the name, the Theatre of Dreams, because it is literally a movie. Like it's written, it's a script, bro. Like United is a script, bro. Everything to do with United is
So we'll do the
scripted.
7th, yeah?
That's definitely.
7th it is.
What's that, 7th of November?
November 7th.
Yeah.
So if you're raving or if you got duties, then do what you got to do.
Should be fine for that one. I might have a show.
All right.
I might be doing a bodybuilding
A show.
thing still.
Oh right, okay.
I was just obviously you took the words out of my mouth. I was like, "What, you performing?"
Yeah,
I forgot you did the gym too.
yeah.
So you in training for that then?
Yeah, I got one in 2 weeks, bro.
In 2 weeks?
yeah. This is why I'm on the water, fam. Like, I want to be drinking 7-Up and doing everything the man them are doing. You get me? Drinking Maggies and thing and that. It's on this water life.
So was it 2 weeks Saturday?
Yeah, it's the 16th. My first show is, so I think I'll have one on the 16th for definite, and there was one that I was looking at doing on the 7th, and then there was one that's on the 13th
Okay.
of November.
Yeah. So those that are listening,
But those like I says, for me, that it might be a phone one for that one, or I might just be here, but I might just be a little late, depending on what time it is, because I think that show in the 7th in local anyway, Middleton. So
okay.
and
Cool.
that.
Is it streaming anywhere? Or do you have to buy tickets or?
I think there'll be live streams. Yeah. There'll be. Not sure about the Middleton one where the live stream that will be, but for the one on the 16th of October, that should be live streamed, and that you can buy tickets. That one's a big one still. That's a British final, so.
And I'll put the link in the description
Yeah.
still. Yeah. Alright, support the thing. Any final words, man? Them.
Ollie out.
Ollie out tonight, like ASAP.
Let's
him
drive
out.
to his yard. Let's drive to his yard.
Cool.
My last word is free my guy Fred, innit? I mean, not Fred, sorry. Free my guy Danny, innit? Free Danny
Fred
from the
needs to
wing.
get a couple
Fred
bullets to
needs
his
to be
kneecaps.
lapped up. Fred needs to be lapped up.
I think
Free my
Fred
guy
just needs
Danny.
the shangles. Just acclimatizes himself to the end. And then I think he'll be good.
Oh, you're doing him bad.
Someone take Fred cool runnings. Get him a red pea soup. Slow him down a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do
energy.
this. Yeah, we've got this. We've got this.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
See what we're saying.
Dan's that guy, innit? You know that guy, innit? Like,
8-0 down, he's like, come on, you know. Everyone else is going home.
singing, banging on the trying to roll the crowd. They're like,
Spaghetti.
you were the guy on the Titanic, innit? Playing the violin as it's going. Still there, holding it above the water, playing it. Man's 90% of under the water.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not done.
You know what? We're not like I says, we're not done out. We've got the team on paper is a good enough team to win the league with guidance.
We're stressful, man. That's what it is.
If he lets Ronaldo do more managing and everyone listens,
Yeah. See, now you're taking the piss now.
you get me?
Yeah.
Well, definitely thingy, because that's all it was. He didn't want to play Ronaldo against Everton because had he played Ronaldo against Everton, everyone on that pitch on that day would have played how Ronaldo told everyone to play, and we would have whapped up Everton in that first half like a good 2-3-0 and looked like the team we were supposed to look like, and then it would have made him look like an idiot. He's trying to save face. He wants to be seen as this ruthless guy. You get me? Because everyone's always saying he's not got the backbone and that. And this is why he dropped Ronaldo.
That's what it is.
This is what, yeah.
I hope that what he says true. And
It is true.
And when all the next games after Thingy, they're listening to Ronaldo.
It is true.
I'm on point. Do you feel what I'm saying? That's it. You get me? Just because, you know,